Oh, there we go. Come on, dude, this crawl. Oh, he's a big one. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself, and I do. Yo, what's going on, all my lemurs and leprechauns? We out at the pond today. I did promise y'all some fishing content, so I'm gonna follow through. But we're not gonna only be doing fishing today, because that'd be a little boring. So, welcome to the first episode of Serious Sauce. We're gonna be talking about some mental health stuff today. Now, the wind is kind of very much working against me right now with the microphone and everything, but I'll make do. Now, I can't very well talk about good mental health if I'm not practicing good physical health. So I got a banana I'm gonna chow down real quick. It's windy as fuck. Oh yeah. First one of the day, second cast. Not bad if I do say so myself. It's a little one, but whatever. He wants him. He wants him. You want him? Oh shit! I'll tell y'all what though, they are biting like crazy right now. Watch out, bird. Oh damn! I landed like right on him. Or hit a little duck dive maneuver. This is a spot I've never tried before. It's on a little secondary pond attached to the bigger one. It's got a pretty nice bank here. There's a good berm blocking the wind, so we'll see what I can do out here. It is hella peaceful out here though, I will tell you that. Might be windy, but that don't mean it's not nice. See if I can't catch nothing. All right, well, 10 casts later, no bites, no nibbles, no nothing, so we're gonna move on pretty quick. You know, in movies, they say that the bad guys are always eating the apples. Why is that? Because they're looking out for their health? Oh yeah, I gotta wash that off. Bottoms up. Now, the point of this video wasn't just to fish. I did say at the start that this is the first episode of Serious Sauce. Today we're gonna be talking about generation isolation. Now, what is generation isolation? What does that mean? It's pretty much how I believe that Gen Z is the most isolated generation in the world due to COVID-19. And I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. I'm not saying a lot of people didn't get sick from it. From my personal experience, it was nothing more than the flu. However, I know it affected others way worse, especially the elderly. But as young adults, during a very important time in our lives, I was 17 when COVID hit. I was part of the spring break that never ended. I didn't get to walk at graduation. I didn't get to go to prom. I didn't have any of my senior stuff. You know, we worked for 12 years and were promised all this stuff at the very end of it. I didn't get any of that. I know a lot of other people also didn't get any of that. We got locked inside, and what did we have to do? You know, you could read, you could do art, whatever, but a lot of us, we had access to screens, access to phones, computers, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, all that stuff. So that's what we did for the better part of 2 years, was just play video games. Like, we didn't have any exterior social interaction other than that for the most part. And I'm not saying that we couldn't have, it's just it was frowned upon to go be around other people. That's never happened in the history of our species before, is, oh, you're going to hang out with your friends? No, shame on you, you know, slap on the wrist, but on a government level. No, it's a falcon, dude. Or a fucking hawk or whatever the hell. Bro's just circling right above me. Just gonna come fucking swoop down. If y'all see me getting attacked, know my coordinates are 38.79 west. And I think by our generation being trapped inside, it caused one of the worst, on top of a viral epidemic, I think it caused one of the worst depression pandemics that our society has ever seen. We were all just trapped inside. We couldn't do anything but, you know, sit around and fuck all. And there's a very good TED Talk, forgive me if I butcher this, it's Johann Hari, and he talks about this study that was done with rats and how being isolated led them to drug addiction and everything. They were given 2 water bottles, one normal, one laced with heroin or cocaine or, you know, some very potent addictive drug. And in isolation, the rats would always, almost 100% of the time, OD on the laced bottle. Whereas when they were put together, when they had friends and stuff to do, like toys, and they had area to play and everything, they almost never went to the lace bottle. They would always just choose the normal bottle and everything. And the reason I bring that up is because addiction is such a stigma in our society that if you see an addict on the street, you immediately go, oh, well, they did it to themselves. No, not necessarily. There's a lot of excruciating circumstances that can lead to addiction. I know for a while myself, during that COVID depression, I got addicted to both nicotine and to the Mary Jane. And I'm not saying that if you smoke, you're a bad person. And it sucks because I see a lot of my friends who are like, yeah, I know it's terrible for me, I need to stop, but they have such a hard time stopping. I was fortunate enough to have the willpower to be able to do so. I'm gonna finish up my apple real quick and then we're gonna keep going fishing. My neighbors probably think I was jerking off over here or some shit. I just stood up after like 15 minutes of sitting down. I'm no fishing expert, but I personally think it's a bit too windy for worm fishing because I gotta let that shit sink and I can't. So, as you can hear the wind, I'm gonna go with my crawlers. I picked these up. They're fire and ice. They look kind of badass, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little peeved. This tripod that I have, I bought it on Amazon. It's been pretty decent so far. It's a King Joy, just so y'all know, a VTS 890L. Professional tripod. One of the fucking brackets on the legs just fucking snapped, so I'm kind of pissed about that. Luckily it still works, but I'm gonna be honest, I've only used this thing maybe like 15 times at most, and so that's very upsetting. Yeah, but we get the fire and ice Crawldad on there. Yeah. Wind is really working against me. I should probably go to the other side after this. There we go. Oh yeah. Something small, but whatever. Bro, that's probably one of the smallest ones I've ever caught out here. A real fucking baby bass, little baby. We do soft release here, don't you worry. Except for that bird one, that one was for the bit. Now you could be wondering, what does COVID-19 have to do with addiction and everything? Well, why I call this generation isolation is because that TED Talk I talked about. But I think that COVID-19 got us all addicted to our screens. Our phones, our video games, TikTok, YouTube, that became our vices. Now, some people had some more serious vices than others, myself included, but I was fortunate enough to get out of that. And I'm just trying to pass along my knowledge to those that find themselves stuck, those that find themselves like lacking the motivation, lacking the initiation to go outside and do something, to go get shit done. And I'm not saying that our phones became the enemy, you know. Our phones provided us such a connection, such a joyous wonder that no one in history has ever experienced before. We get to see every walk of life, every aspect of the world from everyone's eyes. Mainstream media tries to cover up a lot of stuff. You can't anymore. You just can't, because everyone has a camera in their pocket and they can upload it and it can immediately become viral in 5 minutes. Wind's picking up like crazy, so I'm gonna just go back to fishing for a minute. Wind is carrying dang left. Oh, there we go. Come on, oh, he's a big one. Not big, but bigger than the last. I think that's 5 casts on these fire and ice crawlers. That's 2 fish. That's not bad. That's a good ratio. 40% so far. Look, all I know is if I was out fishing for survival, I'd be eating good. Not too shabby if I do say so myself, and I do. Soft release. Backflip. Whoa. He messed up my bait. Don't you guys know I'm a master baiter? Back to it. Hot two. Dude, no way, that's back to back. Oh, this is actually a decent sized one. Hold up. Don't snap it. Yeah, that's good, bro. All right, we are now at a 50% rate of catching. I knew it was a good idea to swap over to the Crawldads. Not too shabby, Backflip. 50% catching ratio, not bad. Calculate the wind. Coming fucking head on, of course. Bad cast, way bad cast, damn. That's a really big fish. All right, I get one more cast in at this spot. So us becoming addicted to our screens and everything, that was our out, yeah, But again, not necessarily a bad thing. We became interconnected. That didn't necessarily cure our internal desires for, you know, real life interactions with actual people, but it helped. It helped satiate that thirst a little bit. So we kind of got roped into it. We kind of got stuck with it. We embraced it. It became part of our culture, part of our personalities and everything. But because it wasn't with actual people, we still felt kind of caged. You know, and I'll link that TED Talk that I was talking about down in the description below. But because we were stuck in these cages, we got roped into these vices as well. And those vices, they cause a lot of health problems. I dealt with it for a while. Every time I tried to quit vaping, I would get sick for months on end, like genuinely. And I know people that they have popcorn lung, they have RSP, respiratory diseases, they have trouble breathing, they can't sleep at night, shit like this. And it's not just from nicotine, it's from Mary Jane, it's from smoking cigarettes, it's from just putting stuff that shouldn't go into your body. And alcohol is one of those things as well. I'm not telling y'all don't drink. I love drinking. It's obviously, you've seen my channel. But everything's okay in moderation. Let's see if they even over here. Papa? Oh yeah, they over here all right. Jumper. It is one good day to be fishing. Bro got covered in grass. He'll get a nice bath here in 2 seconds. Hey, whoa. Gone. Bro literally disappeared, like teleported without a trace. Now I'm no Bass Pro Shop, but y'all can't tell me I don't know somewhat what I'm doing, okay? Cut some grass. Lawnmower, give her the old jerk and a tug too. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh yeah, Thrasher. Yeah. Ah, it's a good day to be fishing. Goated. I think this is like 6, 7, something like that, bro. But we're fucking on a roll right now. Oh. Well, that's the end of that bait. Like I was saying though, while I don't think that our dependency on screens is necessarily the worst thing in the world, and I don't think that it has made us a lazy generation, it has created a lack of attention span in a lot of people. We're seeing it a lot with Gen Alpha and with Gen Z. And the reason I'm talking about this stuff while I'm fishing, it's to do 3 things. 1, maybe it'll inspire y'all to get off your butt, go outside, get some of that good old vitamin D. D's for dick, get dick down by the sun, you know how it goes. Number 2, maybe you'll put down your screen every now and then. You'll go enjoy life as it is. And I know I'm one to talk. I'm creating content that you are watching on a screen. But it's important to know when you're at your limit, when you got to set it down, when you got to go outside. Honestly, one thing that's helped me with the like TikTok doom scrolling, whenever those messages come up, it's like, hey, you've been scrolling for a while. You know what? Yeah, I have. Actually, let me take a break. Let me take a break like it says. You know, instead of just scrolling past it, how about you listen to it? And third, and maybe least or most important, depending on how you look at it, I'm doing it for fun, of course, but also I'm doing it for attention retention, because it's keeping y'all engaged. So you're not just clicking off of this within 10 seconds. Because our culture is now built around immediate gratification and dopamine fixes. That's a problem. That's something we need to get better at as a society. And I know everything can be a little overwhelming at times. Sometimes you do just want to rot in bed. There's days I have it where I just want to fucking scroll TikTok for like 5-6 hours a day. You know, it happens to all of us, but you just gotta try and get yourself outside. Try and do something, go for a walk. If you don't want to go for a walk, go in your backyard. Just soak up the sun. The sun is really good for you. It's really important. And there's a lot going on in the world every day. It seems like every single day there's some new world record-breaking thing that's either catastrophic or amazing. And it's frying our brains because we're not supposed to be intaking that much information. Crazy stuff has happened in every day of history for forever. Since the dawn of man. It's now that we just have the information available to us every single day. It's beginning to fry our brains. We don't know how to cope. Everybody is desensitized. I recently just went and watched Terrifier 3. I think in the 2010s, people would have been throwing up and everything. Nah, nothing. barely even fucking gave me chills, didn't have nightmares or nothing. We're just so desensitized to everything now. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching. And if you have to take something away from this, just set the phone down every now and then. Get outside, go do an activity. But as always, I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for giving me the support and love that y'all do. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Deuces! What did I want to talk about next? Not too shabby.